Express this in this form. Use the result from part A1 to show that this equation has no real solutions. A curve has this equation. Find the coordinates of the vertex of the curve. Sketch the curve, indicating the value of y, where the curve crosses the y-axis. Describe the geometrical transformation that maps the curve with this equation onto the curve with this equation. Okay, so that's the question then. So let's have a go at this then. I've paraphrased it here. So A part 1 then. Okay, so x squared minus 6x plus 11 then. Let's halve this and write this as x minus 3 squared. Now this will give us x squared minus the 6x when we expand this bracket plus 9. And we've got 11, so we need 2 more, don't we? So that's that. And then so p is 3. And we can see that q equals 2. Use this to show that this has no real roots. So here, part 2. Here, this equals 0 then. When x minus 3 squared, move the 2 over, equals minus 2, well, which is not possible. This is a square of a number, which is always positive. This is negative. This is not possible. So no solutions. Okay, that's that part done then. So part B now. This is the curve. Find the vertex. So B, part 1 then. Let's find the vertex. Okay, so the vertex, the top of the curve or the bottom of the curve will happen when we have x equals 3. We'll give the least value. It's a U-shaped curve. The lowest point will be an x is 3. And when x equals 3, y is equal to 2, i.e. at 3, 2. Okay, and we could see that from this curve here. Sketch and mark the y-axis crossing point. So let's do a quick sketch then with this digital pen. I'll do as best as I can. So here's our x. Then we need the y-axis, don't we? To put a y-axis in. It's a U-shaped curve. So there's the y. There's the x. Let's just pull this up a bit and over. Now the vertex is at 3 and 2, isn't it? So maybe we should pull this up a bit and pull this thing down a bit perhaps. Like so. And then mark off the vertex. So it's x is 3, y is 2. 3. 2. And then it's a U-shaped curve. So and when x is 0, we get 9 here, plus 2 is 11, or put 0 in here, you get 11. So we'll mark off 11 then, and it's going to come down here, cross, turn here at the vertex and go back up. Oops. I'll do as best as I can with the digital pen. And this is y equals x squared minus 6x plus 11. So that's that one. So we sketched and marked the y-axis crossing point. So we could emphasize that, couldn't we? Here, by putting 0 as a coordinate and 11. Part 2. Part 3 now, rather. I think I've sketched it. Yeah, that was part 2. Now part 3. Describe the transformation of this curve onto y equals x squared. So part 3. Well, that would be a translation because the U-shaped curve here would be the y equals x squared. So let's just put that in here like so. And that would be the curve y equals x squared. So a translation. This thing needs to move to here, doesn't it? So so we're going to move it back 3 that way, and then down 2. So down 2, back 3 and down 2. So that's the translation vector or matrix.